Idaho Falls, home of Toddlers in Traffic.
And Pocatello, home of Ghosts That'll Get Ya.
The Halloween haystacks are back.
And we take you on a ride through Idaho Falls 50 years ago.
It's right here, right now, tonight on a brand new IFAF.
IFAF, Idaho Falls Local, Independent, Alternative Media, with Mike Nelson and Karley Morgan.
Welcome back, and what's up, chat? And good evening, ungovernables, outliers, independent thinkers. Hit that like button, subscribe, rate, comment, however you want to do to make the algorithm pick up on the fact that you're into this sort of thing. Idaho Falls Infotainment Opinion, bad jokes, dad jokes. You know, that algorithm is sharp.
Yeah.
You like one little thing.
Oh my gosh. You don't even have to like it. I've noticed that if I linger too long on a post,
if it's on
your screen,
it will
start to show me more.
And it makes you wonder, you give it permission to use your camera.
I know, it's so creepy.
Makes you wonder if it's doing the eye tracking thing, going, oh, he's...
It almost definitely is. It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't trust it. I'm sure it is. It's
anyway, great to have you here on this Columbus Day.
Ooh la la.
Or Indigenous Peoples Day, whichever you're celebrating. I think pretty much everybody's over. Except for the Italians. Don't come at me, bro.
I don't think that they're even that attached to Columbus.
I
mean, I certainly wouldn't want to. That's a tie that I definitely wouldn't want to, maintain too much.
Yeah.
Especially because he was just a dick.
He really was, the more you read about it. And I'm so glad we're learning more, honestly, because I'm a history buff, I guess.
Sure, yeah.
I've never had the middle-aged man World War II phase.
You know what? And it's so funny because
I'm more
totally
of a Roman Empire guy. Yeah.
Yes, right. But yeah, no, I mean, in general, if you look far enough into anything historical, you're going to find something unpleasant.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's funny. We talk a lot about, and don't get me wrong, one of the most heartbreaking, disgusting things to me is man's inhumanity to man.
Right.
Enslaving their fellow man.
Pillaging.
All that stuff.
Probably can't even say that last one. Whoops.
The culture that we replaced, displaced, misplaced, they were brutal, bro. Some of their practices, if you have never seen Mel Gibson's Apocalypto, maybe you should. And what about the people that they displaced? And the ones before them, and the ones before them, going back 750,000 years.
I mean, right.
What do we think? We're the first ones to say, that land is mine. We're going to kick these people off.
Well, and I mean, no society is completely benevolent. It's just not something that exists. Hopefully yet is the word I'd like to throw out there. I'd like to think that someday things will be better and people will be kinder, but
That's a brutal point that I didn't want to make so early on in the show, but since we're really,
we're getting it out of the way,
amor fati kind of people, should we dial up the brutality? You ready? I don't even know if I'm ready for this. You ready for this?
All right, let's
Here's
go
a hot
for it.
take. What if the Big Bang was God's gun going off in his mouth?
Oof. Wow. I mean, that's...
Whoa! Do not need this on a Monday morning. Mike, what the hell are you doing?
Man, that... some people would call that blasphemous.
We're supposed
Others would call it blasphemous.
We're supposed to start the show with something sort of upbeat and positive. That's what I have in my notes. Like, hey, do something upbeat and positive here.
Right.
So here is, we look forward to this every year. This appeared this week. Again, if you drive out Hit Road, head south, go to, it's just south of 81st South, I want to say.
Uh-huh.
But you got to turn around to see it. Because it's on the other side of the road, usually facing south. Mm-hmm. Last year, it was Bluey.
Yeah, it was Bluey and Bingo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This year, it's Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, cute.
So cute and great colors, you guys.
Also, I love that they gave her winged eyeliner. Like, she's slaying.
Slay Queen. Slay. There, is that better? Did we redeem ourselves? I don't know.
I don't know. The funny thing is we've probably already lost a couple of people listening.
Well, and honestly, you know what? Yeah, good riddance.
Fair.
You are officially here for two and thereby uninvited from listening to this show.
You can't come to our birthday party.
We will take you off of our Halloween card list.
You know, you remember as a kid, that was like the biggest insult.
Oh, yeah.
You could, like, if one of your friends really pissed you off.
You can't,
you're
not
what?
coming to my party.
Yeah, you're not invited to my birthday party this year.
Mm-hmm. I got another hot take.
Oh, yeah?
Bad Bunny is more American than the First Lady. Think about that for a minute.
Oh, yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, she's a first-generation immigrant, right?
Somebody.
So, which, to be fair, I don't think that immigration status makes you more or less American.
No.
You know, I mean, frankly, even the fact that, like, if you want to immigrate here, you actually have to take a test and know things that a lot of American citizens don't actually know.
Well, and have you heard that theory that she is actually, like, she's a Epstein kid?
Oh, I have not heard that, but
how controversial. Okay, let's keep going here.
Yeah.
But back to Bad Bunny, somebody was saying, we're going to have our own Super Bowl halftime show with Christians and Americans. First of all, Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican. That's an American territory,
you dummy. See, you know what? That's the thing. Anyone who's saying that he's not American shows that they're not actually American because they don't even know what the territories are.
Second of all,
idiots.
God, we are just, what the hell happened? We were having a fine evening.
I know.
Before we started rolling tape.
I don't know why we're suddenly so mad.
Honestly, I'm not mad. There's just a lot of fun stuff floating around this week.
Right.
But second of all, he's Christian, meaning Catholic, like 99.9% of Puerto Ricans, right? Am I right?
I mean, I think that's the predominant religion in the area, yeah.
We talked about Christians, Catholics, Reformationists, Restorationists. Last episode. Woo! That was hot too. In fact, I just want to say, lately, Karley, we've been on fire.
I think so, yeah.
On Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm not sure we'll ever make it on YouTube.
YouTube is one of the hardest ones.
Maybe it's throwing out 3 hot takes in the first 3 minutes.
I mean, that's probably part of it.
Here's another one. Let's keep going. The dumbest person you know is currently being told you're absolutely right. That's a great point by ChatGPT.
See, that honestly, that sounds incredibly correct. And I feel like there are so many times when, like, you know, I'll hear someone talking about like, oh, ChatGPT told me this and that. And it's like, okay, why do I have a feeling that you used it incorrectly?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to chuck anybody specific. What, you don't, Mike? That's weird. Under the bus, but a TV guy was demonstrating to a potential client the effectiveness of television advertising even in today's day and age of, how long have we had DVRs? I just watched the Simpsons episode where they got a DVR, and that was season 18, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
And we're up to 36 now.
Yeah. Well, and everything's streamed, you know?
And streaming.
Yeah.
And premium streaming, where there are no commercials. Yet.
I know. They're going to take that from us, too.
We'll see. We'll see, because if I can just create my own shows, you've seen the VEO3 videos. That's true. Right? Like, it's so important that we have 2 years of content behind us now so people know we're real. Right. Because I don't trust a damn thing. Did you see, there was a Michael Jackson one where he was hee-heeing out of a store? I don't know. They caught him shoplifting or something.
Your chicken's looking nice, pal. Hey.
Woo! Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a crispy treasure, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm out of this town. Move, move, Friday, victory.
Well, get back here.
Run, spin, slide, I'm gliding out the door. Fried love in my arms, can't give it up no more. Hey.
If that's happening now, in another year, won't you be able to say, create 36 new seasons of Friends for me, would ya? Mm-hmm. The Office.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
With new situations, introduce a new character every once in a while. Mm-hmm. This isn't snarky enough.
You know, it kind of reminds me.
Redo it.
It kind of reminds me of that one Black Mirror episode where they're on the USS Callister. It's basically a Star Trek ripoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy, he is like
There's
got his
two
own little
of them,
self.
right?
Yes. Yeah. But it's like a little self-insert type thing. I mean, eventually that's what's going to be going on. Instead of like watching The Office, you're going to be participating in The Office. You know, you will be Michael Scott.
On your couch when you're doing this inside.
I know. Creepy.
Wild. All right. Did we get everything out of the way? And we showed you in that Lilo and Stitch cute. Let's bring him
Very
back. Let's
cute.
bring that back.
Yeah. Let's reel it on in.
So just last week, I finally admitted it was fall.
I know.
Last Friday may have been the last nice day of the year.
Yeah, you know what? That could very well be. It was a nice day.
For a high.
Honestly, though, I'm looking forward to it. Just like I said before, I like this. Like, this is exactly my temp.
Yeah.
You know, I like things just a little cold, especially because I think cardigans are super cute. So
It's a nice day for a light sweater.
that's funny.
Cardigan. Last Friday, 75. This weekend, 45.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and why is this sound trending on Twitter? Because, Karley, this is about the time of year where I start my conversations with, or at least tease it. I'm pretty sure about this time last year, 52 weeks ago, almost exactly, I may have said, just here.
Don't you dare
Those-
stop it.
And did I
Not
say
yet.
Okay, did I say trending on Twitter? I lied. This is one of the top trending sounds right now on Instagram. Listen.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling a ring a ting a ting a ling a too. Ring a ling a ling a ting a dong. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew. Ring a ling a ting a ting a dong. Outside the snow is falling and
Which, like, clearly he's taking the piss.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I suppose that's a couple of non-Indian dudes pretending to be Indians singing along to a Christmas. But I really like to believe that that's two Indian guys who are into the holidays.
Right.
And can't wait for them to come. And neither can I. I'm with you, two Indian dudes.
I'm not. I'm not ready for Christmas. First of all, we at least have to let Halloween happen first. Especially because I have a really funny costume this year.
You do?
I do.
Do I know?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Do you want a hint?
Yes.
It's a Pixar character. As soon as I tell you after the show, you're going to know exactly. We had a whole conversation.
I want to go as Trash one year.
I love that. You want to be Forky?
Yeah. Is it Forky? Is
Yeah,
it
it's Forky.
Sporky? Yeah,
I almost said Sporky, but it's definitely Forky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Comments and follow-ups. Can we do that?
Yes.
Wildlife Bridge on I-90. His username on YouTube is BigLoads3600.
Good for you, buddy.
So we talked about the Wildlife Bridge. Yeah, is that... How big?
Are you measuring? Like, do you think he has a measuring cup? Like,
Is it more than
at the
a...
ready?
Because there's been bands named after that, right?
Oh, really?
Like how much comes out?
What?
Yeah, well, okay. You remember the song from the 80s? I'm not in love. That one?
I have no idea. And I feel like usually I can follow along pretty good.
By the way, thank you. Please, no more. It's by a group called 10cc.
Oh, interesting.
And I guess 10 cc's
Is like the average?
so a unit of measurement.
Okay.
But that's about...
Interesting. Huh.
Also, this is gross. Lovin' Spoonful.
Oh, funny. Oh, I just don't get...
What did they sing? What a day for a daydream.
I guess I just don't really get why that would be something... I don't know why that would be something that you'd be particularly proud of.
I don't know how. I mean, how'd you
why
get
you
it on the
care?
spoon? I guess in a cup first, and then
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, maybe you have a measuring cup at the ready. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Insane.
Gross.
Either that or maybe they just were very avid donors.
Yes.
Yeah. Because, I mean, with that, you have a cup.
Providing a service.
You're right. You're right. I mean, you probably have a pretty good idea of how much you produce.
Well, and why is that a thing? Because I hear guys can go into health food stores and request there's supplements you can take to make the loads bigger.
Really?
Or hang on, maybe Big Loads 3600 drives truck.
That's what I was going to say. That's funny.
You should...
Yeah, you know what?
We may have gone down an entire unnecessarily...
I think the other option is a lot funnier,
crude
though.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So,
I guess if you were trying to get... if you were trying to have a baby, then you probably would want an especially big load, because that would most likely increase your likelihood of, producing a positive outcome.
We're both thinking of the same meme, right?
Oh, yeah.
You say... Oh, we're trying for a baby.
Right.
I hear Big Loads 3600 on YouTube says, oh, and by the way, the wildlife bridge on I-90 that we now have in northern Idaho.
Right.
Somebody also brought up, yes, we have one in Boise too, or Nampa, I think, but yes, somewhere on the west side. So where's our east side?
Yeah, we
wildlife
need some
bridge
over here, especially because I feel like we've got even more wildlife out this way than that away.
Yeah. Big Loads 3600 on YouTube says, that's some of the best hunting.
Come on, dude.
So I want to say only in Idaho, but that's not true. Oh, and then David Dunhill replies, yeah, that's a good pinch point. Sure, a safe crossing, wink, wink, nod, nod. You're not wrong.
Man.
You're not wrong, both of you.
Well, and also, we don't want to make them scared to use it. that would completely defeat the purpose.
And, I thought it was kind of funny because somebody commented yeah, but, for miles and miles on both sides of the road in either direction, you got lots of fencing to, so that the wildlife hits the fence, follows the fence.
Right.
And actually uses the bridge. Mm-hmm. And, it's a waste of money. Very angry about how our tax dollars are being spent or misspent in his mind.
Okay.
And then somebody else replied, did you even listen to the podcast? Think of all the wildlife that was saved. And I thought, here we have a classic example of two different people speaking two different languages.
Right. It's about priorities.
One guy's talking about tax dollars. Mm-hmm. One guy's talking about animal life and probably, the cost of accidents.
Yeah.
Neither of them are hearing each other.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Let's actually touch on that a little too.
Yeah.
Because if it really is a question of money, like money directly coming out of your pocket as a citizen, okay, I guarantee you that the more expensive thing for you would be if you hit the damn deer.
Yes.
That's money out of your pocket immediately, and it's a lot of it.
And to your point, first let's show this moose crossing a road that I posted from my Mike Helps Idaho account. And no, it's not my video. I don't know where I got it, Tammy. But as you know, I'm an avid indoorsman.
Right.
And I spend my life inside, online, finding kick-ass videos like this for you. But you're right, Karley. A lot of the comments in there were, that's a moose is the last thing you want to hit.
Yes. Yeah.
It's worse than hitting a tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it scares me. I remember I even saw this post somewhere online that was saying something like, hey, if your brakes ever fail, don't aim for a tree. Don't aim for anything natural, because it's a lot more likely that you're going to get messed up than if you hit even a brick wall.
Wow.
Which is kind of shocking to think of, because you'd think that would be the worst thing to run into over a tree. But apparently the tree, because it's, natural and it's got roots and stuff, has less give than the wall. So you're more likely to survive the impact with the brick wall.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
I'll put that in my what to hit list. I actually have one of those already. Skiing at Kelly Canyon in the 90s.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I came up over the top of a hill. I had the choice of either hitting a kid or a tree. So I chose the tree.
Oh, man, I would have chosen the kid.
Long story
That sounds
short,
bad. I'm kidding.
I'll choose the kid next time.
Yeah.
Because I now only have 80% of my medial meniscus. Is that what it is?
Ugh.
Menial meniscus?
See, and that's why I just don't think skiing's worth it.
Yeah.
I know of so many people who die just because they hit a tree while they're skiing.
Don't.
Scary.
Yeah. The story we did on the Idaho Falls High School Tigers football team and the marching band.
Right.
I hate to say this, guys. I think it was a non-story blown completely out of proportion.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
And lots of thanks to a couple of people. I want to say, holy cow, I'm doing this from memory, but I've been pretty good lately. Danielle Black and Destiny Wells.
Oh, okay.
The story basically is, it wasn't either the football players or the marching band's fault. I think it was the organizers of the game's fault. The cheerleaders went long. Wasn't their fault either.
Okay, interesting.
So then the marching band played. The football players only had a certain amount of time to warm up. Mm-hmm. So they were like, we got to get the hell out on the field and warm up. We can't lose a minute of warm-up time.
Right.
And I think they already did. Mm-hmm. So they ran out onto the field like, okay, we're just going to go over here and do our thing. No one touched anybody. And apparently the reports of get off the fucking field was from one Idaho Falls High School football player to another.
Oh, interesting.
They were talking to, which just, I mean, to me, we got all upset about nothing.
That's fun. Well, and I have a feeling
in this day and age.
I have a feeling that one of the big reasons why it sort of became such a big story, was because of that whole trope of like the jocks versus the band geeks.
Yeah, that is kind of a hot button.
Right. Well, especially because most people fell on one of those sides, and I feel like you feel pretty strongly about that.
Yeah. This one time at band camp. No, and I cocked off last week and said, well, what takes more talent? Throwing a football or playing a trombone? Mm-hmm. And some great comments. Thank you for all the comments. You cocked off a little bit and said, well, musical instruments are expensive.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I guess football helmets are too.
Yeah, but
like
the difference is
to the tune of $900.
Right, but the difference
just for a helmet.
Okay, the difference is the helmet was made to be crashed into. That's kind of the point.
That's a good point.
Saxophones are not made to be crashed into.
Well, and it had me going down a rabbit hole on my own just so I could be argumentative about who makes more money, athletes or musicians.
Right.
Michael Jordan is worth $3 billion. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z's worth $2.6 billion. Mm-hmm. We know Taylor Swift's a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what did I hear this week? A quote from Travis Kelce. Maybe it was real. Maybe it wasn't.
Okay.
But he's like, how many of my critics can say they banged a billionaire that wrote a triple platinum album about their hog? I'm going to say 0. and that's why tweets don't bother me or whatever.
I mean, fair, honestly.
First of all, I thought Just Wood was about his hog. Not like the whole album, but maybe.
Right.
Do we need to put it into that context?
Interesting. I mean, the first... I mean, Fate of Ophelia is about their love, which
could include his hog.
Right.
Right. Okay. We're way out in the weeds.
Way out in the weeds.
As per usual.
But yeah, okay. There was another comment on that one, though, saying, like, it takes a lot of talent to play football. And you're not wrong. It does. Okay. But here's the thing. If I could accidentally catch a football, then I would argue that takes less talent than playing, for example, a trombone. Because I can't accidentally play a trombone. Right.
And then there was this weird argument about innate ability.
Right.
Some people that are just born with something versus learned ability.
Yeah.
And they didn't actually complete their thought, but I think they wanted to or meant to or thought that it was understood, but that one was worth more than another.
Right.
And I thought, well, that's kind of bullshit. Like, look at the world's millionaires. They're the ones who are, well, they're nerds.
Yeah, a lot of the time.
And that took a lot of learning.
Yep.
So...
Well, and also there's just a lot of luck in there too, but...
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Generational wealth.
Right.
The ability to invest, to start with something instead of spending, I don't know, the first 10, 20, 30 years of your life struggling for financial independence.
Right.
Imagine what we all could do.
Yeah. I even remember seeing something about the fact that Microsoft started in a garage. That also sort of indicates a certain financial status because he had a garage to start in.
Right.
Right. A lot of people don't have a spare room, a garage, an open space where they can just work.
Well, and a lot of people don't have a roof over their heads
Right.
for them to think clearly and for a long period of time
Right.
on what they want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you've got
When
24 hours in a day.
Yeah, when you're working so hard to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're working a job or two
Mm-hmm.
and also want to sleep in there somewhere. It's really tough to get going on a side project. And there's so many side hustles in East Idaho and I guess everywhere. It's like this everywhere. But I keep seeing on Facebook, don't hire this guy. You'll get screwed over.
Oh, really?
Well, because people haven't learned to hire, licensed, insured, bonded contractors.
Yeah.
And maybe they're doing it because we all have some sort of simpatico desire to help our fellow man, and God helps those who help themselves.
Right.
And so when we see somebody hustling, we want to use them.
Sure, yeah.
But then when we get taken by them, it's, dang, I sure wish I would have hired a reputable company.
Yeah, yeah.
But then sometimes the reputable companies don't call you back because you've got $1,000 job and they're only interested in $10,000 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They won't tell you that.
Right.
They'll be nice and say, well, we've got an opening in a couple of months and hope that you'll just find somebody else in the meantime.
Sure, yeah. Man, do you think we've said
Is
enough
what I've seen.
Controversial shit yet?
Let's keep going.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's really just completely drill ourselves into the ground.
Oh, am I out of controversial? I guess I'm out of controversial shit.
Damn, that's a shame. Otherwise, I was gonna say we should start grabbing some shovels so we can keep digging this hole even deeper.
Right?
You know?
What do you do when you find yourself in a hole? Stop digging, dumbass.
Or start digging all the way to China.
That's what I do.
Yeah, right?
I usually double down. We forgot to womp go to the water tower farewell party, whatever they call it.
Right, yeah. We didn't have a chance to go, unfortunately.
Idaho Falls Farmers Market at night sounded great.
Right.
And honestly, I do regret not being outside at night on the last nice day of the year. But
Sure.
I kind of have this feeling like they're like, hey guys, no, really, this is a farewell party for the water tower. So when is this going to happen? Is that the real sound or did they add that?
I think that was real. Makes sense because, there's air in there too, you know?
We're dedicated to having fun here on IFAF, just like we're dedicated to serving you when it's time to sell your home. Mike helps Idaho, and when it's time to make your move, we can help you too.
We know Idaho Falls, and we know the current real estate market. We'll guide you through the process with ease and confidence. And we're backed and brokered by Keller Williams Realty East Idaho.
When it's time to sell your home, make your move with Mike helps Idaho. Link in post.
Do you love living sustainably? Then go thrifting for fall fashions at Elsie's Closet Upscale Resale, Idaho Falls' only thrift store just for women.
Right now, save on sweaters, blouses, and dresses, boots, bags, and jewelry, plus the super popular Pretty Little Slimes by Elsie's Closet.
Unique, chic, and carefully curated. Elsie's Closet. Look for the pink sign downtown on A Street. It's not just a stop at the thrift, it's a whole vibe.
Do you want to feed your family locally raised beef? Right now, Virgin River Land and Cattle Company is offering 25-pound ground beef bundles to grill for your family.
You can have your very own farm-to-table experience. Find Virgin River Land and Cattle Company on Facebook. New customers use promo code IFAF to save 15% on your first purchase.
Virgin River Land and Cattle Company proudly ships to 5 states: Idaho, Utah, Montana, Oregon, Wyoming, and Nevada. Who would you rather rely on for your Idaho Falls fiber internet service? An out-of-state company or the best local choice, QuickNet?
Right now, get QuickNet's Crazy Fast 250 service for $37 a month, or their Crazy Fast Gig service for $49 a month.
Unlimited data, no setup fee, no term contract, net neutrality, and hometown-friendly support. For Idaho Falls Fiber, choose QuickNet. New customers use code IFAF to save 15% on your first 3 months.
Do you love Idaho Falls as much as we do? Show it with a unique homegrown hometown tee from Teton T-shirts.
Including these cool vintage versions of the Civic Auditorium, the West Bank, and the Water Tower, our famous potato sack design, and the classic I Heart IFT. Check out TetonT-shirts.com. These exclusive designs aren't available in gift shops.
Head to TetonT-shirts.com, link in post. Created in Idaho Falls for Idaho Falls.
I mean, I guess I think it's kind of funny that somebody was going to start their week on a positive note. They thought.
Right.
It's Idaho's Go-Go Talk Show. IFAF, Idaho Falls.
And then this happened.
I know.
And then we happened.
I know. Yeah, we've been kind of negative Nancy's a little bit today.
You know, I think if people have been listening for a minute, they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys are fine." It's the problem isn't your problem. The problem is how you feel about the problem, right? With a lot of stuff, like,
right.
I think we're overreacting. We're just fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is the theme of our show "Keep Digging"?
I guess so.
I think it is. Hey, who's this? Who's this? Can you see? This is just a treat for our viewers on YouTube and or Facebook. Mm-hmm. Looks like he's a middle-aged man with a salt and pepper beard.
Okay.
Sometimes bald, sometimes not. This guy's bald. First of all, dude, how about you smile?
Right.
There you go. I think probably because he's learned in life that if he doesn't smile, he'll look intimidating. He's got that intentional bitchy resting face.
Yes, right.
Okay, yeah. You watch. I'm going to mention this guy to you, and now you're going to see him all over your feed. A middle-aged man bought an expensive camera and now thinks he's creative.
Ah.
They changed their Instagram bio to coffee steam documentarian. Mm. Oh, did I mention black shirt? Black shirt's very important.
Maybe you should have planned your outfit better.
Maybe I should have.
Whoops.
You know, when I point a finger, there's three doing what? It's what's going on here.
Right.
I've heard it said sometimes when you're hating on somebody else, it's because you see a part of you that you're afraid could be that.
Yeah, right.
Hey, we're equal opportunity offenders here.
Of course.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Absolutely. And we'll take our own critiques, too.
Bald, salt and pepper beard, black shirt, tribal tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
It's another one. Mm-hmm. They define themselves by the bands they like, the booze they drink, the meat they smoke.
I mean, hey, smoking meat is nice.
Oh, yeah. No, you do you. Maybe cigars and guns if they're really unique.
Oh, yeah.
That's not creativity. Defining yourselves by what you like.
Yeah.
What you've got to do is create something to like. Mm-hmm. And that's the difference.
Right. I feel that. Man, I will say, though, I actually do kind of enjoy a good cigar every now and then, which I know is, like, so bad for you.
You do.
Especially because I've got asthma. I am, like, the last person who should ever smoke anything ever.
To the detriment of your health.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's, like, once every other year.
Right.
You know, I'll have a cigar here and there, and it's kind of nice. I think I was probably, like, a mob boss in my former life or something. Maybe I was a bootlegger. That'd explain a lot, huh?
Yeah, 20s mobster.
Yeah.
Now look here, see?
Right?
I'll say plenty.
It also explains why I like flapper dresses so much.
So to finish the point, creativity isn't just a job change. It's a wellspring inside of you that comes out almost involuntarily.
Right.
Compulsively, impulsively, you have to let it out.
I do think that you can become a creative person if you put enough time and effort into it. But a lot of people just sort of think that it's going to come easily and naturally to them, and it doesn't. It's hard.
Well, I think we all are so good at consuming, so good at inputting,
right,
that we think, how hard could it be to output? And there's the insult to creatives.
Yes, right.
But I guess that is how you get the bad agencies that copy an entire concept from another business in town down to half their name, buy a bunch of cool gear, like an expensive camera, but forget to hire any creatives. Okay, let's get to this. I think, can we put two things together?
Sure.
I think we can. And let's put them together under the umbrella. Isn't that illegal? Pretty sure that's illegal.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
All right. And maybe if you're paying for it, it's not. What's your perception of the haunted house? specifically being touched by an employee of a haunted house. Is that okay?
So technically, I think that they're not supposed to do that because it could fall under the umbrella of assault. However, if you have a waiver, then it is permissible. And also, I think to a certain degree, just touching someone isn't necessarily assault, you know?
But it is. In America, in this day and age, in this litigious society,
Right.
touching someone else is technically assault.
And I can't see any judge who's going to like actually let a case go through if, like, for example, you tap someone on the shoulder to get their attention. No one, like, I can't see any judge who's going to be like, oh, this is totally assault. I think they would kind of laugh you out of the courtroom.
Yeah, but
You know?
couldn't people claim emotional distress?
Right.
My impression of haunted houses has always been, well, I don't know how scared I can really be because they can't touch me.
Right.
So the haunted houses I enjoy are the ones with the surprises.
Yes. Yeah.
The little gotchas.
Right.
And there
right.
are some. Even though there's no haunted house in Idaho Falls again this year.
I know. What a bummer that is.
Can somebody say hole in the market?
Yeah, right?
Let's
Especially
fix
'cause-
this.
Well, and I know Dr. Slaughters did really well when it was around.
Yeah.
I used to be a Dr. Slaughters dancer, and it was packed every night, you know?
So, I mean, if you want to go do a haunted dinner at the Yellowstone restaurant in Pocatello, they posted this, and this is why we're on this topic. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you love ghost stories? Here's your chance. It's a night of ghost stories and a taste of the West.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It does, right?
I love that. I love spooky stories.
With them so far.
Yeah.
Hearing tales of our residents, the eerie history of the Hotel Yellowstone. That's the one with the big lights that say
Right.
Hotel Yellowstone. And maybe, just maybe, feeling a chill down your spine. Ooh. So I'm 110% on board. And then we flip through the photos. And it shows somebody with 4 scratches on their arm. So let me word this differently. Okay, so they say feeling, maybe that's the chill down your spine that they're saying. Let me word this differently. If you attend this event, it is possible that you will receive not 1, not 2, not 3, but I counted 4 injuries, physical injuries that are so harmful to you and your skin that they are visible. There are wounds as a result.
Okay.
Now, am I technically correct?
Sure.
Because that's what a scratch is on the skin.
I mean, yeah.
And it looks like somebody got raked.
Right,
with a little rake.
Yeah. Or a fork or a cat.
What if a person who buys this dinner also has allergies and they rake them with a kind of aluminum that the person is allergic, or a wicker or whatever the hell, wood?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, again,
but I think the implication
the heading here is, isn't it illegal? Pretty sure that's illegal. That's assault. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Well, but also, I don't think that the employees are the ones doing it. I think that the implication here is that a ghost is going to scratch you. So, I mean, good f***ing luck suing a ghost.
I think the claim they're making is you'll feel a chill down your spine. And then they're showing photos of scratches. To me, that says the lights are going to go out for a split second. A couple of waiters with rakes that are like 3 feet long that they've been concealing in their legs are going to whip it out, telescope it real quick, scratch your neck, and then lights come back on.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get that implication at all.
I mean, I think that if they advertised real ghosts are really going to scratch you, you could probably sue for your money back. Like, either way, these guys are...
Right. You're kind of setting yourself up one way or the other.
Now, you might be thinking, Mike and Karley, what a ridiculous take. So let's dig deeper. Let's keep digging. Where are we going?
Okay. Right.
All the way to China. Is that the theme tonight?
Sure.
Here's a video we came across this week, and I'll narrate what's happening. Residential neighborhood. Oh my gosh, it's a toddler on a motorcycle. On a toddler-sized motorcycle. Okay, Okay, he's obvious. Dad has got a helmet cam watching the kid.
Right.
Kid's not paying attention.
Watch where you're going.
Kid runs into the back of
You're okay.
a pickup truck.
You're okay. Hey. You're okay. Just watch where you're going. You're fine.
Kid's crying now. One of those, if you had not acted worried that they were okay, he may have just been fine.
It's okay.
Right.
But since there's an issue and he senses it from you emotionally as a parent, he starts crying. It looks to me, having been a parent.
Yeah, to me, it just looks like he got scared, and that's why he's crying more than, like, the actual injury.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't think that the parent, like, did anything to sort of exacerbate the fear.
No.
I think the parent actually stays pretty calm.
Called the kid's name to warn him. Kid put his feet on the ground.
Right.
Then the motorcycle hit the back of the pickup truck. Then the kid fell, leaned. I don't want to say flew forward.
Lurched. Let's say lurched forward.
Slowly.
Yeah. I mean, really, it was
This did not happen at high speed.
It was a tap.
It was a dink.
Yeah.
Say it in.
Okay.
Really not a big deal.
Yes. Now, as far as I could tell in the comments, the pickup truck was not with this family.
Okay.
But it looked like, so again, picture a dad, and he's got the camera on his helmet. The little kid in front of him, and then it looks like mom is also on a motorcycle, sort of herding the kid.
Right. The kid is between mom and dad.
Not HURTING, HERDING.
Right. Mom and dad are flanking the kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that mom's boxing the kid in. That's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
So he doesn't go into the other lane of, oncoming traffic.
Right.
Okay. Lesson learned, right?
Sure.
In the comments, a bunch of people, and I don't have the comments, but I saved the video. In the comments, a bunch of people going, Mom and Dad, that is parenting done right.
Sure.
Way to go, Mom and Dad. The kid took his lumps like a champ, and now he's back at it.
Right.
A couple of comments that I saw stating, where we're going with this, right? Technically, now let me describe it technically, like a lawyer.
Right.
And by the way, we're not immune to this sort of shit, right? We've talked about the ridiculousness of an attorney reading a transcript of our show, saying, Mike and Karley, did you, on episode 69, state the following?
Yes.
Well, if you say it like that, it sounds bad.
Right. Like, for example, our astronaut piss kink little joke that we came up with that one time.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, it was a while ago. It's fine. We were just talking about, like, drinking water in space. And,
okay.
if you accidentally peed. Yeah.
It's
really dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it would be really easy for someone to find something that we've said that we were saying to be funny and ridiculous that sounds terrible when it's out of context.
So again, under the heading, isn't that illegal? Pretty sure that's illegal. An attorney could argue. Ladies and gentlemen, this child, this toddler of 5 years old, I think the kid was.
He does look really little.
Was allowed by his parents to drive what I cannot imagine would be a street legal vehicle, because it's really for somebody who is 3 inches tall. Not really, but obviously toddler size motorcycle.
Right.
How could that possibly be street? Maybe it could be.
Yeah.
But certainly it can't be a street legal situation because the kid is not a licensed driver.
Exactly.
And he's driving on
a motorized vehicle.
A motorized vehicle.
Right.
On a road.
Yes.
Now, is that what I think? Hell no. Here's what I think. Marca, you fall, you rub some dirt in it. Fireworks, even if they're illegal. And beer. And what else?
And at the end of the day.
And hooky bobbing in the winter. And going into the canal and doing the boogie boarding?
Well, and overall, I think that the parents, have done this in the safest way possible for what it is. In the sense of, if you are going to have a kid on a motorized vehicle, at least he's got a helmet on. He's got mom and dad on both sides of him, watching out for him, making sure that he's not getting hurt. And it's not a very fast vehicle. Now, that being said, technically, it is definitely not legal for him to have a motorized vehicle on the road without a license. And as a matter of fact, I actually heard of this case once where this guy had a couple of beers. He wanted to get a couple more, but he couldn't drive because he knew he was not well enough for that. So he borrowed his friend's daughter's Barbie Jeep to go down to the convenience store. And he got pulled over and arrested for a DUI because he was still driving a motorized vehicle on a public roadway.
There is a famous country singer, I want to say Waylon Jennings, who, similar.
Right.
Was drunk, needed to get to the liquor store for his fix, and he drove his riding lawnmower.
Yes. Yeah. Thank goodness for DoorDash.
Right.
Right. But yeah, so, and even that guy, because it technically is a motorized vehicle, you still have to be sober and licensed to drive it on a public roadway.
Right. So, well, thank God the toddler wasn't drunk. Let's start there.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been a lot worse.
But I just sort of want to wrap this up with come to Idaho, ladies and gentlemen, where you will get f***ing hit or scratched or assaulted at a haunted house. And we do let our 5-year-olds drive in traffic. You know that thing that's literally an expression of parental neglect? Go play in traffic, kid.
Right.
We actually let the kids do that here, and we cheer them on, by God.
Well, okay. And also, that's not, that's the thing. I feel like it's all about framing, It
is.
Now,
that's this whole last 10 minutes.
Right.
You're absolutely correct.
Anyway, it's kind of funny to see. And I think the biggest thing, too, with all of this is, like, for example, with the whole haunted house scratchy thingy, the thing that I thought of after we finished up that bit just now is really, so long as you give people a proper heads up and they know that it could happen, then they can't come back. And
right, like as long as they sign a waiver.
I mean, even if they don't do a waiver, like even if they just had a sign that says, hey, this can potentially happen, then there's informed consent there.
Okay.
And same with like even the kid on the roadway thing, like if you look at those like safety warnings on like ATVs and stuff, they'll say, hey, you have to be over 15 or 16 or something. You have to have a helmet on.
Recommends that all ATV riders take a training course.
Right. Exactly. That kind of stuff. And the whole reason they do that is, I mean, the thing is they know people are going to do the wrong thing. They can't force people to do anything.
Yeah.
But by putting that warning on there, by saying, hey, this is how it should be used, then if that person uses it differently and gets hurt, they're no longer liable because they're like, well, we told you shouldn't fucking do that, you dumbass.
Womp womp.
Right.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Okay, a video we got sent a lot last week. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Lane. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you. I forgot one. Anyway. A lot of people looking out for us. In fact, this I think this has like a new IFAF record.
Oh,
we were sent this more than anything else last week.
Oh, cool.
This video from 1974, I want to say.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a look. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to set it up for you as it's beginning. I'm betting they drove in from the northeast, like Jackson Hole.
Right.
Or maybe Rexburg. Highway 20, took the exit into Idaho Falls, ended up on the Yellowstone Highway. Mm-hmm. Here we are traveling down the Yellowstone Highway, and we see some old favorites there. Gay 90s pizza.
Right. I think that would do really well nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a gay restaurant that's 90s themed. Yeah. 1990s.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be sick?
Back then, I think it was like the Roaring 20s.
Right.
The 1890s were called the gay 90s for whatever reason.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
We'd conquered the West. Industrial Revolution had happened.
Right.
A lot of reform.
Yeah.
So gay 90s pizza, Grand Central, McDonald's, Color Tile. That's the corner right there of Yellowstone and Anderson.
Right, where the new Starbucks is.
And Lincoln, where the brand new Starbucks across from the Starbucks in Fred Meyer is.
Yes.
And then I believed they continued to Holmes because now you see a sign for Highway 20 this away. Right. Okay, but then they turned and ended up on the Northgate Mile. We know that because we see the sign for
the North Highway Cafe, which is still there and looks exactly the same. Yeah.
Got some great B&G. I learned this week, B&G, that's diner code for biscuits and gravy.
Ooh. Damn, that does sound good, doesn't it?
Yeah, not blood and guts.
Right.
Not bacon and grits. They visited the temple, of course.
I thought it was kind of interesting because in the video, you can't really see the Moroni.
I don't think, Is
so
it there? What's going on? Anybody know? Was it being polished?
Yeah, I can't tell if
Did
maybe
they have it off?
right, if maybe they had to take it off for some reason, or there is some artifacting near the top of the shot. So maybe it is there, but it's like, I don't know, reflecting weirdly in the sky, so you can't see it on the film. I don't really know, but point is, you can't really see the Moroni, and I think that's kind of interesting.
So from the temple, they just head down Broadway to the I-15 on-ramp / off-ramp. I guess the one I-15 exit for years and years and years and years. Mm-hmm. We have 3 now.
I know.
And we
crazy.
sort of take that for granted.
Mm-hmm.
But this was the one I-15 exit on Broadway. First, check out the Arctic Circle.
Right, with the chicken on it and everything.
And is that a branding iron or whatever? Did they brand chicken? I don't know. The Conoco logo has not changed.
Yeah, I mean, that looks basically identical.
Mm-hmm. And there, of course, is the sign for, the I-15 on-ramp. But wow, what a wild ride, right?
It's cool to see, huh?
Yeah.
And, it's sort of sad because lately, like, the Yellowstone Highway looks a lot shabbier and kind of sad.
Yes, right, because here we are 50 years later.
Yeah.
And it's kind of...
it's a little womp,
Yeah.
So it's sort of funny to see it in its heyday, but it I don't know, makes me a little bummed out.
It feels like Idaho Falls went through a lot of growth in the 50s, 60s, and some of the 70s, and then kind of evened out, and that's putting it mildly.
Right. I mean, I feel like we're starting to boom again, but we're mostly booming like over by the mall, and that's where all of the development's happening. That and like historic downtown is getting some,
some
plus of
gentrification.
Course, yeah. Well, and of course we also have Snake River Landing, which didn't even exist before. So, we're getting development in different places, but it's sort of sad to see, this used to be such a main artery of the town. I mean, didn't you even say that's basically where you guys would go and drive cars and like be a bunch of hooting and hollering teenagers?
Well, yeah. Okay. So in the 50s and 60s, I hear the cruise was First Street.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then it changed to, the Northgate Mile, right about, where that color tile was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Northgate Mile meets Anderson and Lincoln. Mm-hmm. That sort of X intersection.
Yes.
It's not a T, it's an X. Yeah. And then it became 17th Street, confirmed by Greg Hale.
Right.
Greg, the OG with 2 Gs in the 90s and early 2000s. And now it's basically the parking lot between McDonald's and Albertsons on Hit.
Well, and I would also say Sunnyside a little bit.
Yes.
Like you'll get kids like racing and stuff over there, which don't do that because it's not safe, but.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of racing... are we starting to see let's bookmark this maybe for next episode.
Okay.
I wanted to bring that up. Street racing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more and more about that. And we certainly, I hear it all the time.
Oh, I know.
It's
Constantly.
Not a night sound for Idaho Falls if you don't hear it.
Right.
And then a few minutes later.
Right.
All right. Let's wrap it up with what's coming up.
All right. Well, first and foremost, the thing that I know I'm most excited for, and I'm sure you are too, this Thursday at 7 p.m. is going to be Clue on stage at the Thunder Ridge High School Theater. Nice new theater, by the way. And that's done by the Ammon Arts Community Theater. So come on down, support our guy Mike. It'll be fun. Yeah, come see it. Ticket link in post and an exclusive piece of information. Oh. If you've got a big butt. Oh, really? I know this sounds a little funny, but somebody handed me this chart right here and said, some of the seats at Thunder Ridge are bigger than others, and they're highlighted right here. Oh, that's actually so smart, though. So you can screenshot it here. I mean, think of all of the dads, who have to be cramped into this tiny little seat next to their kid. Yeah. Like, okay, when they redid the Civic, my dad actually, basically put up a big fight because he was like, we're not doing these tiny seats. The Civic seats are ridiculously small. Right. Well, and that was him fighting tooth and nail to get them that big. That's not an unpopular opinion. Yeah, they wanted them teeny, teeny, tiny. So, but anyway. In this day and age of morbid obesity. I know. Well, and also just the fact that people want to be comfy, dang it. Or maybe they predicted Ozempic. All right. Maybe. What's next? Also, this Saturday is going to be the Ammon Pumpkin Walk, and also at the Gem, they're going to have Vacant Gates Reoccurring Nightmare. That's basically a big Halloween party. It's going to be featuring the Idahoan, Mosey,
Yes.
Cookie Monster 208,
Yes.
and Booty Breakers.
That's Todd Barker, yes.
Right? Very
Excited
fun.
for that. Alcohol for 21 plusers, costume contest. This is a Halloween costume party. So,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, embrace that theme and catering from the bee's knees.
Ooh, which was so good. Man, those chicken wings at one time. Oh,
The Buzz,
Heaven.
no, what do they call the Buzz Clucks
Cluck?
is Red Robin.
Yeah.
What are the?
Buzz wings. I don't know, but they were really, really good.
They're really good. Yeah.
And last but not least, next Saturday is going to be the Stop the Silence Charity Ball. That's going to be going on from 5:30 to 11 p.m. at the Snake River Event Center in the Shiloh Inn. Support victims, celebrate survivors of domestic violence. They're going to have a raffle, a silent auction, a photographer, and live music with Dawson Moon.
And remember the Hear the Shift car show happening at the same place earlier that day, I think noon to
Yes.
3.
Correct, yep.
That's our show. Go get 'em, Tiger.
Be kind to critters.
IFAF.